Shall I make some music for you?
I've got another 2 steaks in there for
pudding.
pudding here.
Look at Nigel Lawson here.
Fancy.
Best seat in the house.
Do you put music over your things or do you?
Sometimes.
With a sexy voice.
Here we are.
Filming?
Fucking freezing again. I think beers are the answer tomorrow.
That sound.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. You healthy?
Makes your wee smell there.
Yep.
Not like Barocco. Is that your voiceover for your thing? You're going to cook some steak. This is not any old steak. This is the pure little steak. You're not getting both of them in there. Oh, that's a tight squeeze. You're eating it out of the frying pan?
You just see it recording now, are you? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything to it.
No, he's going to play some porno music over it. So what you really are is a complete tart of YouTube, aren't you? Like an Instagram little bit.
Yeah. Once cooking's all done, we'll take that grate off and just load it. You don't mind, do that in your own? Should be.
A lot of food. Plenty of
That
protein.
was like one of them pans from like the cowboy movie. Isn't it? Not too much light now.
Might not even have any food left for tomorrow.
You've got to save again tonight.
That's your rum. That is that rum. That rum is.
That's like my rum.
You like the rum?
Yeah, that is like my rum. My tongue
Go for it, man. There's glasses.
Oh, mate. I'll tell you something. If you start. You do that, you do that. Start making those like 4 bog rolls and you'll make £1 on each one.
The chili. It wasn't. The chili rum's almost delicious.
Wet wipes.
Yeah, you could do
Hand
it.
sanitizer. Bog roll, yeah.
I had some. Yeah. I borrowed Jeff's cup. Had a reasonable half a cup sticking away at it. We're alright.
The spa ones, yeah.
Let's get one of them. Let's try it. If we like it.
Got fun time this weekend, so everyone can be ruined.
I've used them, mate.
Is it the far pit, is it?
Yeah. Oh, like Derbyshire Dales all over.
Has it? Oh, bless.
I'm a sort of primitive bushcraft instructor. All that means is I lean to the more primitive side of the skills. So as opposed to carrying like a stainless steel water bottle, although I do it for comfort reasons pretty much, I also like to be able to make stuff to kind of the primitive equivalent to those sort of situations. So being able to make pots, being able to make stuff to cook in, keep stuff in, just as a primitive sort of means to the modern day equivalent. I got into that because I grew up in Uist, which is near Hebrides. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you may have visited it.
Here.
There's one, yes. So it's a very remote place, and there really isn't anything. I mean, imagine the Fens, but without trees and some water around it. So that's kind of where I got into my primitive skills, and I started out me going out with, little kit, and then kind of usually I would put something down, lose it, and then have to learn what the primitive equivalent was, because I'd have to like improvise. I'd have to break a rock in place with my knife or whatever it might be. So I ended up going down the primitive route, and clay has just been a big part of that journey. Clay is as a stepping stone for us in terms of a technology, in terms of our ability to progress as a species. You know, it enabled us to, you know, cook and boil water and store important items, food for travelling around, all these different things. So as a turning point in human evolution, if you like, in our use of tools, it was a really kind of big step for us. But it's a nice example of, and that's just a case of having something underneath that's burnt up, so a bit of grass, a bit of stick. So as you're working it, always keep an eye, and it doesn't matter what stage you're at, just constantly be aware of what it is you're handling, and you look out for those little bits and pieces.
I'm going to have to get my other glasses.
Yeah, by all means. Yeah. Okay, so all I want you to do is just work it in your hand until you feel it's kind of got a nice, consistent texture, and it should be kind of stiff because it's quite cold. And what we're going to do, let's just peel off a little bit. So you can make one big bead if you want, but for a bit of this size,
Not that big.
that's it. A bit of this size we can break down and we can make a few beads out of this. Beads are very, very simple. That's why we kind of start off with the foil cloth. So that's something like that. It's a pot. So you start off with pinch pots, which are the smaller ones. And there's only, you know, you can only go for a pinch pot as long as you're funded.
Nice to have.
You know, because
I thought about it, yeah.
in the wall. So
No, I won't. I'll just dive straight in.
and it's just, you've done it, haven't you? So it's just
I don't
a case
mind.
of building
It's quite easy.
It does. It takes a really long time, and you can see why people would be very kind of scared of firing something you put hours into. You know?
And it was the handle as well. It's like, is that strong enough?
Exactly. Yeah.
Is it too weak?
Yeah. The handles are. I mean, anywhere where you're attaching stuff onto clay is always difficult. How's everyone getting on? We've got some bead-looking pieces taking shape.
Yeah.
We die down, but nobody can. Yeah. We're really head going.
I follow you and Dan on YouTube.
Yeah.
Dan's on those of drone stuff.
Yeah.
So he like flies, you know, flies really high, flies over the ocean. It's just amazing. He's such a recognised face. So he'll follow you. If you're around, he'll just follow you, fly wherever you turn. Clever.
Yeah, very cool, like that.
That's when you start getting artistic with it. So, obviously this bit you want to be a bit careful with. So you're just making a hole centrally with your knife. Should have brought over a log wrench. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Rather than jabbing it into the ground.
I'll be alright for this one. If you look at my knives, you'll see that I'm not a knife aficionado. I don't know anything about knives.
One more coffee.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You actually have about 25p change, but we'll keep that for petrol.
Oh, look at that. We have 2 baskets.
Feels like casting, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
got everything ready.
A bit of a setup to it. So what I'm doing just now. So I've always been aware that there's heat here, that it's heating up this pot, so I don't want it to be too quick. So I'm just being careful of that. My spoon I really want to do well, so I'm going to set that down here on its own. Same with this little oil lantern here. Okay, so we've got plenty of...
Can I be really stupid? I know this goes against what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But if you didn't want any marks on it, would it be possible to wrap it in tin foil, say?
It would, yeah. So if you seal it up in, say, a container, like a metal box or tin foil or whatever, that will help, and you roll in it with just a pure...
Yeah, it's on backwards.
So they'll be introduced to the pots around the edges, and then be left again, so maybe another 10-15 minutes, just to slowly build them up. And then when that's done, what we'll do is we'll start taking some sticks and we'll place those on the embers around. We'll get a fire, and when we get the fire, what we do then is push it back out a wee bit, because the fire is too intense. It's too much of a jump from, say, embers close by to having flame right next to it. So we'll push that ember base a wee bit out again. And then it's a case of bringing the fire in, and then we just build a fire up on top of that until we've got something like this sitting on top of our pots. And then when we'll see our pots glowing red, and that's when we know they're good. I don't take my pots out unless I've seen them glowing red. And then once they've finished, it's just the same process but in reverse. So the embers will stay kind of around. We'll remove the fire, the embers will stay around. We'll take the embers out a wee bit, and then take them out completely and just let the pots cool naturally.
Not in a good way.
It was something that's like a €5,000 fine.
Really?
For a touring car in Spain.
But to be fair, the Italians, they've got it rough.
He likes me though.
It's very, just now we can't really see it, but what's going on is it's all suiting up, it's going really black. Terracotta, there's a nice kind of colour change. So that's what's happening in there just now.
Yeah, that's it.
Why not take it all?
Thank you.
Why
Yeah.
leave me 32p? I don't understand.
Yeah.
You're going to empty my wallet, empty it all.
You guys interested at all?
Can I have a look?
There's only 3 left. That troll cast, a couple of Milners.
You made these?
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool, man.
The bronze casting pit down the bottom there.
Fascinating,
I
man.
think my favourite one's been taken.
Yeah.
But,
That's right. And then these you guys can have, because these are just when I learned to make them.
that's cute.
You're the one person left with an AOL address.
I am, yeah, my whole family still have AOL.
The one person.
Fantastic.